He's a disaster. I mean, he's not the guy. I mean, I'm sorry. He's just not the guy. What we've saw from the Jets the last 4 weeks is not professional football.
What he's talking about is December. He's talking about the Jets in December, and he needs to leave. And this is a lot of the narrative from the Jets, because don't forget, and right here, remember this, they won 3 out of 5. Okay. They had a big win over the Bengals, who were still fighting for a playoff spot. Then they beat the Browns and they beat the Falcons. Okay. And they lost these 2. So they're 3-2 in the 5-game span. So apparently then Aaron Glenn, I guess, knew what he was doing, right? Or at least, things were headed in the right direction. They were winless, and all of a sudden they were 3-2, and everything is looking like, hey, maybe there's something here. Well, according to Joe Benigno and according to a lot of media types and even fans, this is the reason Aaron Glenn needs to leave, because the historically bad December and Buffalo, those last, 5 games were so historically bad that he's got to go. You can't possibly coach like that. You can't possibly have a team like that, be the leader of that team as the coach and know what you're doing. He's got to go. And here were all the blowouts: the Dolphins, Jags, Saints, Patriots, Bills. Keep in mind, Jags, Patriots, Bills, all playoff teams. Jags had that big winning streak at the end of the season. Patriots went to the Super Bowl, and the Bills are the Bills. They lost those other 2 to the Dolphins and the Saints, and that kind of compounded things. But this is the historically bad. This is the reason why Jet fans believe he should go. Okay. I am now going to go over the players that were in the lineup for the Jets during this 5-game stand. So let's keep this in mind, okay? Jordan Clark, who wasn't even drafted. Dean Clark, who wasn't even drafted. They played a combined 319 snaps during that stretch. Up on the defensive line, Peyton Page, another kid that was not drafted last year, played the last couple of games, 56 snaps. Braden McGregor, he's still been able to find his way on this team over the last couple of years as another non-drafted player. He played 90 snaps. You don't see him here, but Kalen Saunders along the defensive line, I don't know if he's down, if we see him here. Yep, here he is. He's still a free agent. He played 141 snaps. Walker, is he gone? No. What did we do with Walker? We did re-sign him. Undrafted free agent last year. He played 135 snaps. Actually, he wasn't an undrafted free agent. That kid was the kid from Fresno who played with, I think, Atlanta. That 25 there kind of screwed it up. Yeah, originally with Atlanta. But he's never been a starter. He played, is basically a special teams guy and a big depth guy. Also, Kadron Smith, right here. He'll be hard-pressed to make the team. He played 69 snaps. Eric Watts, just like McGregor. Taylor, remember it was the 3 of them? Taylor, Taylor, McGregor, and Watts from 2024, the 3 free agents. Well, Taylor's now with the Bills, but right now, we still have McGregor. All right. So there's Watts and there's McGregor. 103 snaps for Watts. Samuel Womack right here. Probably not going to make the team. If he is, he's like the last DB and he's all special teams. 73 snaps. Trey Brown. He's right here. Same thing. He's in the same boat as all these guys. Only one of these guys probably make the team. Maybe 2 or 3 of them will be on the practice squad and are just like, worst case scenario, if we need to play you, you were here, you know the system, we can elevate you for a couple games. But if any of these guys play meaningful snaps next year, the Jets are in trouble. 73 snaps for Womack, 54 snaps for Trey Brown. Jazir Taylor, who's not here, that didn't work out. And I guess somebody did sign him. Yeah. So he's gone. And then he played 88 snaps. And Kingsley Jonathan, right here, he played 17 snaps in the final game of the season. And this is all on defense. You want to know why they gave up so many points and why they couldn't do any turnovers even in the last month of the season? Well, there you go. Most importantly, who was the quarterback? In the last 5 games of the season, he started 4 games. He came in the first game when Taylor got hurt against Miami. Brady Cook, another undrafted kid, started for the Jets. He went 0-5, 2 touchdowns, 7 picks. His average per attempt was 4.8, which is pretty terrible. And he was sacked 19 times. And this is not a terrible offensive line. Oh, and remember, no Garrett Wilson. So the best receiver on the team, not playing. And we were playing a quarterback who may never start a game in the NFL ever again, or maybe the Jets can develop him down the road, or another team picks him up and he could be a journeyman backup. He's never going to be a starter in this league full-time. He didn't just play in his 4th year. He played in his rookie season as an undrafted quarterback. Do you know it's so difficult for first-round draft pick quarterbacks to have success in their first 5 games of a season? Throw in the fact that if you put them on a team like this in their first year, keeping in mind that they traded away some of their top players during the season, and this is what you get. But Joe Benigno and a lot of other fans in the part of the media want to look at these last 5 games and they're going to put it all on Aaron Glenn, and he doesn't know what he's doing and he needs to go.